Hey, it's Aman here. In this tech tutorial, I'm going to show you how to manually add a tag to a contact. So what you want to do is you want to hover over CRM, click on contacts. The contacts that you see here, you will be able to filter them by email, and you will be able to search by identical or contains X amount of names. So in this case, I already have the specific email address in mind. And so I'm just going to grab that email address. I'm going to paste it here, and then it will automatically pull up. Now, if they're on my account already, then I can click into it. And then I'm going to scroll down, and here I'm going to do a search of the contact I want to add. So in this case, it's this one. Then I'm going to tick the contact I want to add, and then I'm going to click on save. The contact has been successfully modified, which means now this tag has been added. It is important to note that ahead of actually adding any tag, I do recommend you have some sort of a workflow created so then it could trigger a certain amount of actions. For example, in my case, this was the workflow that was just done because I added this particular tag. So if I was to open it, you will see that when this tag is added, enroll them in this bundle. So this action is now done, which is why they have access to all of these courses. So that's something that you want to set up separately, and you want to do that under workflows or under rules. Now I'm going to show you how to do the exact same process, but do it with multiple contacts at the same time. So what you want to do is you're going to find the specific contacts that you want. In this case, what I've done is you hover over CRM, you click on contacts, you then go to filter by, and you filter by how you want to find them. So you can find them based on a tag and then search for the specific tag, or you can filter them by email address. In my case, I'm going to filter by email address, and I don't want to be identical email address. I want it to contain a specific portion. I'm going to enter the portion of the email address, and I have 5 contacts out of that, which is correct. That's what I'm looking for. Now, I want to trigger an action with all 5 of them at the same time. So I'm going to hover over this one, and I'm going to click into it. Now you will see at the bottom, this is blocking the way, so it's a little bit hard to see, but it says more actions. Then I'm going to click that. And in my case, I'm going to click on add tag. But it is important for me to note that before you actually click that, you need to make sure that you have a reason for them to be tagged. So obviously, if you don't have the tag created, you will then basically hover over here to tags. And then you will click on create tag. And I'll call this tag demo just for demonstration purposes. And now the tag has been successfully created, and here it is. That's option number 1. The second point is you want to create a rule or a workflow. And the way you would do this is you will basically click on rule, and you click on create. You're going to click on trigger. When a tag is added, we're going to search for tag demo. Then what do you want to have happen? Do you want to send them an email? Do you want to enroll them in a course? Do you want to allow them access to a community? Do you want to revoke access from a course bundle? What do you want to have happen? Maybe you want to add them to a specific stage in a pipeline. That's also an option. So you just have to have something set up here. Now, I like to use rules specifically if it is a very simple, I want to do this, and so I need this done. So add a tag and do these actions. That's when I would use rules. Alternatively, you would use workflows for a more unique scenario. For example, you will notice that I have a workflow here, which has something a little bit more tricky. So when somebody is added to a tag, I have a decision. And based on a decision, if it's a yes, send an email. If it's a no, do this. Then wait for 14 days. And then if they're tagged, then don't do this. And if they are tagged, do this. So it's a little bit more complicated. This is not the topic of this tutorial. The point is to have something ready. In this case, the actual workflow I'm going to be using is this one, DDF churn. So when the tag is added, they will be revoked access. They're going to be removed this tag, this tag, this tag, this tag. I'm going to send an email to myself to notify me, and I'm going to send them an email thanking them for being in the membership. This is my unique use case. It doesn't mean that you need to do it. It doesn't have to be this complicated. I'm just saying you need to have some sort of a workflow or a rule in place. Now, I already have all this in place. So now I'm going to click on more actions. I'm going to click on add tag. I'm going to do a search for churn, DDF, this one, DDF churn. and it says add tag to contacts. Now I'm going to click into it. Now it might take a few minutes. Now you will notice that this already has the tag added immediately. And then if I was to refresh, it's probably going to have the rest of them added as well. There you go. Now, when I click into any of these, if I was to scroll down, you will notice that they are tagged correctly. You will see that the email, DDF thank you, the one that I had in the workflow, is instantly triggered, and you could see it's been sent straight away. So that is how you know that everything has been done correctly. Hope you get value from this tutorial. If you have another question for me you'd like me to answer, any other tutorial, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll record something for you. In the next tutorial, somewhere around here, you'll see it in a second, you're gonna be seeing a little bit of an explanation about these options and how to make use of them and the specific use cases of when to use them and so on. So stick around to that next tutorial, click on it, watch it, and I'll see you.